Okay, thanks, guys. We're going to start with the questions now. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up now. Thank you very much for attending.
Nerves are really jangling now. Just 4 teams left in the FA Cup, and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final here at Wembley. It's Everton. They face Manchester City, and it's live right here on EA TV. It is a special place in the world of football. A warm welcome to London, a warm welcome to Wembley. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we have action from the semi-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It is Everton facing Manchester City.
It's almost within touching distance, that final, but this is the biggest game of the tournament for me. You have to be strong, you have to be brave. Can you get into that final? Derek, this should be a cracker.
Joshua King. And number 19.
Well, if you're looking for a player to finesse his way through a match, look no further than Kevin De Bruyne. Lee, his qualities are there for all to see.
Well, Derek, every time I see him play, I see a pass that I think cannot be bettered. Then 5 minutes later, he goes and beats it. His vision and execution of passing is the best in the world. End of.
And here's how Everton line up. Jordan Pickford is the keeper. Seamus Coleman starts with Luca Digne in the full-back positions. Alan starts with Jean-Philippe Gbamin in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
And the match is underway. Good technique displayed. Well, that's not textbook defending. An effective challenge. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. That's an exquisite pass from Gabriel Jesus. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scenes!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And then to have the ball to try and chip the goalkeeper deserves a goal in itself. It's simply wonderful. Well, he can't let the frustrations get the better of him, Derek. His players need help here.
And so the game back in business. City ahead here.
Number 7, Raheem Sterling.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Bernardo Silva. Riqui Puig. Sterling. City pushing forward with options available. Can he play it in? Jordi Alba. Riqui Puig. He's got the right idea with that pass. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. And City have possession once more. Griezmann. The attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Riqui Puig. Alert defending. James. Gabama. Alam. The ball with James Rodriguez. A very good tackle. Is it going to be? Surely. And a goal! They've extended the lead. Oh, plenty of time remaining. This is far from over. But they're well on course for a place in the final.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
So 2-0 now. James Rodriguez. Read it superbly to take back possession. This looks promising out wide. Oh, what an opportunity. A wonderful intervention. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Gabama. Again, they couldn't keep it.
City certainly having the lion's share of possession. And what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the...
Oh, in with a chance. He must finish. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
James Rodriguez. Really nice ball. Not giving him a moment's peace. Marvellous tackle by Seamus Coleman. Iwobi. Fed over towards the back post. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Bernardo Silva. He's found a pocket of space. He's in here. He can't hold on to it. It's opened up for him. Iwobi. Iwobi. James Rodriguez. Not an especially strong challenge. Well, this would help them get back into the game. And the Brazilian at his best.
Oh, I love watching him play. Just look how he commands his area.
Sterling. Well, possibilities inside the box. Jordi Alba. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. James Rodriguez. It's with Alan. Joshua King. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Must be. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
Oh, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Griezmann. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Well cleared away. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the match is underway. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary. Is it going to be? Surely. Well, plenty of time remaining. This is far from over, but they're well. Oh, in with a chance. He must finish. So back in business with City very much the dominant side. Can they repeat that in the second 45? And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. The crossbar got in the way. De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but it's a real opportunity goes begging there.
Corner kick played in. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Not to be this time. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Everton taking on Leicester City.
Well, that should be a really interesting matchup. Atmosphere, I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
And giving the ball away. Gabriel Jesus. Griezmann. A real opening now. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And a double substitution it's going to be. And over comes the corner. It didn't happen for them. Ricky Puig. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Crossing possibilities. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, as we see again, that's how to score goals. Get the ball into the box from wide areas. And he gets up for the header, and quite frankly, it's a lovely finish. Brilliant goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
The game continues then, and it's been all City.
The City goal. Number 15, Anton Griezmann.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. A creative look about this. De Bruyne. An alert intervention. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Crystal Palace.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, a tremendous block. And it's Gabriel Jesus. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. So a throw in here. Sterling. Ricky Puig. Gabriel Jesus now. It's a promising City move. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And the official had no option but to reach for the red card. He decided it was a goal-scoring opportunity denied, Lee.
Absolutely, no decision to be made, really. The card was out pretty quickly.
He's got to have a go here. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Well, what a beautiful free kick this is, Derek. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and just look at the flight of the ball. It's so flat, barely any deviation. Fantastic free kick. Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around, and quickly.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, they couldn't keep it. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Gabama. A foul, but advantage played. Laporte with a block. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. He could pick out a teammate, giving them a different option by moving in field. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Put in by De Bruyne. Not messing around with that clearance. Bernardo Silva. And intercepting it. They've lost it. Joao Cancelo. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. De Bruyne. Well, no accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position, and then way wide.
Kevin De Bruyne on the move. Gabriel Jesus. And Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Sterling ready. And he did what he had to do defensively. James Rodriguez. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Alan. And they are on the move again. And the measured ball from James Rodriguez. Can they put it away? The referee blows for full time, and Manchester City are going to the final.
Well, because of what's at stake, i.e. a final, semi-finals can be a bit nervy at times. Not the case this time. The semi-final was a breeze. An easy march to that big game. Can't wait for the final, to be honest with you. Let's wait and see whether they can produce what they did in the semis.
Very much the organiser-in-chief, Kevin De Bruyne. Lee, what in particular did you see in this match from the talented Belgian?
Well, obviously, first concern is, do you win the game? They've done that. He played very well as well. He's got his goal. He nearly had another one as well. Hit the woodwork. His teammates will be very pleased with that performance.
Is it going to be? Surely. And a goal! They've extended the lead. Well, plenty of time remaining. This is far from over, but they're well... Oh, in with a chance. He must finish. De Bruyne. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but the real opportunity goes begging there.
Griezmann. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper, absolutely.
Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Crossing possibilities. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. And it's Gabriel Jesus. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. He's going to have a go here. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thank you for your time.
The man to watch. He's been in terrific form, as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Hello and welcome to the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester City up against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Great atmosphere here. Two sides, I'm sure, will set a quick tempo in this game. We get to watch for free. The players are chomping at the bit. I can't wait.
Silva. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 27.
Well, finding the net seems to come naturally to City. Just look at the record league.
Well, Derek, they literally score for fun, this lot. Clinical. But it's all about the service for me. And they're top draw when it comes to the supply line.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attack-minded with the 3 up front, the 3 in midfield supplying the width as well, but I'm a little bit worried about the 3 centre-backs. Will they get exposed in the wide areas?
Well, Well, this is the
Three in midfield. The back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
And now they get the ball rolling. Griezmann. And it was blocked, that particular cross. And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, that is a moment I'm sure he wishes he could have back.
Well, he did everything right, the movement and everything. He got his head on it, but it's way, way off target.
Adel Tarabt. And he read it superbly. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? He would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And now passing it through. And a good take under duress there. In the perfect position to read it. Boateng. Well, that ball looks promising. Adnan Januzaj. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Could cross it in here. A very effective clearance. Griezmann. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Bernardo Silva. Now Griezmann. City pushing forward with options available. And played in. And cleared away. A corner kick it'll be. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. And he clears the danger. How about the cross? Can he make it count? And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Luka Milivojevic. And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. Ricky Puig. Haaland. Now Griezmann. Griezmann. Played into the centre. Fine goalkeeping to... Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, as we see this again, Derek, it's easy to be critical, and I'll stress I've never been a goalkeeper, but surely he's got to do better than that. His mistake leads to the goal, no doubt about it.
And so the game back in business. City ahead here.
City, number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Did well to win the ball back. Crossing possibilities. Fruitful looking attack. Well, they get the ball once more. Can they hit on the break? Luka Milivojevic. This is Klein. Real danger. Top-class defending. Griezmann. On to Haaland. Griezmann. Options in the middle, foiling them effectively. Well, couldn't keep it. And the keeper can gather. Alario. That's a lovely ball. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And the cross into the middle. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Sterling. And Sterling has it. Played into the box. And still dangerous. Joao Cancelo. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, as we see again, Derek, it's quite simple. Keep the ball, don't give it away. It's a terrible clearance, and after that, they're under pressure and they never recover. Bad goal to give away. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
So 2-0 now.
Manchester City goal. Number 27, Joao Cancelo.
Klein. Alario. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, I think the players realise what they owe this coach. Lovely sight to see them celebrating with him. Well, here we'll see it again. There's 2 parts to every game, with and without the ball. They've soaked up a lot of pressure today, but they've got their reward.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, 2-1 it is here. Playing with purpose and control. Griezmann. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. kick artist at work. What a goal it was!
Well, here's the replay, and I love this, Derek. It's like a knuckleball, but not quite. Almost side foots it, but he puts some power on it too. Deceives the keeper, that's for sure.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here.
City, number 15, Anton Griezmann.
Adnan Januzaj keeping possession of the ball with authority. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Alario. Bernardo Silva. Now Griezmann. He's in here. The net is staring him in the face. And that will be all for the first half as the referee blows his whistle. And it's Manchester City on top lead.
Well, we know how good their scoring record is. And it's the same story today. Far too strong, far too dynamic for their opponents. And clinical when they've had their chances. This could turn into a rout. More goals to come, I think.
And now they get the ball rolling. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well,
Played into the centre. Fine goalkeeping to put... Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here. Played into the box. And still dangerous. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. Klein. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Well, the action is good. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was! As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Luka Milivojevic. Poor pass.
Well, City controlling possession. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers. And really has been a dominant performance.
Griezmann. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front, Lee.
Yeah, well, the stats don't lie. Not enough has been done by the team, and he has to take some of the blame for that. Too easy to mark would suggest to me he needs to run around a little bit more. It's not rocket science, Derek.
And firing it into the area. But fisted away by the goalkeeper. This looks promising. Sterling ready. Well, no problems defensively. Played into the centre of the box. A decisive clearance it was. Ake. And now Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Cross towards that far post. Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that, Derek.
And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Manchester City facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
City get the corner. Over it comes. I believe there's been a goal in the Wolves game. Let's hear about it from Alan.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 59 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Sterling. Joao Cancelo. Gives it a go. And what a magical save it was. He's driven in the corner. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Tarabt. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Riqui Puig. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Crystal Palace facing Burnley.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Put in by De Bruyne. Well, did his job defensively. Oh, lovely ball. He's in with a chance. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Griezmann. So 20 minutes to go. Throw-ins given. Luka Milivojevic. Oh, great vision. And after the cross, Laporte with the block. Holland. Oh, in with a chance. Erling Haaland. In it goes. A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, it's turning into a real shocker. This is the very reason, Derek, I'm not a manager.
The game continues then, and it's been all City. Adel Tarabt. MacArthur. And he takes on the shot. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
De Bruyne. Ricky Puig. Haaland. Griezmann. He's in behind. Sends it back. Surely. He knew he had to make the tackle and did. James MacArthur. James Tompkins. Alario. Breaking at pace. Alario. They've given it away. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreeves.
Heavy blow to his upper thigh in that last tackle, but at the moment he's staying on the pitch. Keep an eye on him though.
Cheers, Jeff. And the emphasis is on creativity. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Chances on. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Ferran Torres. Haaland. Unable to keep the ball. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Ferran Torres. Haaland. A glorious chance. And so the referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the contest. And the 3 points go to Manchester City, Lee.
Well, Derek, as we said, this team love a goal fest. And they certainly know where the target is. Lovely, lively build-up and a real sharp cutting edge to this lot. Great entertainment, really enjoyable.
And now they get the ball rolling. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you...
Played into the centre. Fine goalkeeping. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here. Played into the box. It's still dangerous. Congratulations again. 2 in front. Klein. Oh yes, it's gone in, and now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Well, the action is going to... And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was. Joao Cancelo gives it a go. And what a magical save it was. Holland. Oh, in with a chance. Erling Haaland. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. Chances on. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Just got a couple of questions for you. Cheers, thanks for the questions.